Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I am still in Vault 21, but I have returned to the surface because I still had some questions for our host Sarah, and my inventory was full, so I had to sell some stuff. I did some inventory management before starting this episode. I also gave some stuff to Veronica, and apparently she likes my old armor because she put it on. And that's fine with me. Now she doesn't have to wear that weird old robe anymore. Although I may need that armor back at some point, since my current armor is not in the best state. But yeah, let's go and talk to Sarah again.
Good to see you again.
So, I think I had more questions for you, yes. Tell me more about this vault.
All right, what would you like to know?
So this wasn't always a hotel?
No, silly, of course it wasn't always a hotel.
Okay, can you tell me more about it? What does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact.
Okay, so why did he fill the vault with concrete?
I don't know, maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas, woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh.
Well, maybe he wanted to cover up something, some secrets inside the vault, or some of the corridors went to places where he didn't want people to go, so he just filled it all with concrete. Yeah, but I have more questions.
I see. Okay, your move.
So, you run this place, right?
Yeah, and you gotta dig what I did with it. Looking as good as it should. Almost.
Yeah, this place actually looks pretty nice. And do you miss the old days in the vault?
It was bustling with activity. We all knew each other so well. You see, the vault kept us all even. It's all symmetry and windows down there. We solved any quarrels through gambling. Lady Luck cast no eyeballs, you know? So, nobody shafted anyone else. Yeah, I miss those days.
I gotta say though, all that symmetry makes it kinda hard to find your way down there. That must be very difficult. Yeah, right, Doc Mitchell. I guess he used to be in Vault 21 because he gave me that jumpsuit.
Mitch? You mean Molebutt? I hadn't thought about that name in a long time. I was just a child and he had a big mole in his rear bumper. You understand, kids and all that. Everyone knows about each other in a vault. There's no other way. I hope Mitch is doing well.
He was fine when I last talked to him. So, do you get a lot of business here?
Sure, the place is packed. Usually. We get loads of NCR cubes these days. A stray Brahmin Baron once in a while, and recently circled couples shining big rocks on their fingers.
I wonder if there are more questions for this one, because sometimes it is like blanked out if I ask it already, and in this case it isn't. But I may have other questions for you.
Okay, how can I help you?
Let's see. Yes, are you the owner of this hotel and shop?
Well, it is my vault, all right. Yeah. That is, no. I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
Okay. Again, I'm pretty sure I asked this already. This dialogue tree is kind of confusing.
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault.
Yeah, I did ask this already, and there's no more new questions to follow up. Was this everything I could ask?
Okay, how can I help you?
No, there's more. Some things I wanted to know about you.
I see. Okay, your move.
What did you say about not being the owner of the hotel and shop? So this place belongs to Mr. House.
I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
Okay. But you run the place. But I've asked it already. Again, this dialogue tree is very confusing. So you have never actually left this place. Well, have you?
Sure I have. I made the scene in the strip. It's just that I really like it here. Vault 21 is a kick.
Well, if you say so, why not stay here? I have a very high perception check that I can't meet, and I don't have any more mentats, so I can't really use that. But I will leave it for now. Maybe at some point I can actually ask this question. Do I have more questions about Vault 21?
All right. What would you like to know?
I thought I asked all of it. No, there's more. Again, this dialogue tree is super confusing. So what is so special about this vault?
Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, but I suppose it's special. And do I have more questions?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you?
No. I think I have legitimately asked everything now. And if I haven't, it's just hidden somewhere deep inside one of these dialogue trees and I can't find it again. So let's just call it a day for now and...
Okay, see you soon.
Let her get back to her business. And I will go back to the vault at some point because we got that one quest from that guy and at some point I have to turn in the quest, I'm sure. So I can have another look around downstairs if there's more for me to discover. For now, let's just leave again and try to explore some other stuff. For example, if I remember correctly, yeah, we have the NCR Embassy over here. So I would like to check that out. And then I kind of have to work on my reputation here in the strip so I can continue this quest. And I have some ideas how I might be able to do that. I think the quickest way would probably be to do this quest, Talent Pool, because I know where to find the remaining 3 entertainers, so that should be a quick milk run for me. Should I check out all these NPCs? Well, let's go for the embassy first. Embassy of the New California Republic, New Vegas. Ambassador Dennis Crocker, representing the citizens of the Republic at the request of Aaron Kimball, President of the Republic. And yep, there's a 2-headed bear. I guess the bear is like the symbol of old California and now it's mutated due to radiation.
Can I help you?
This guy actually has some dialogue. Yes, I am looking for Ambassador Crocker.
You can find him in the main embassy building, inside the gate and to your left.
Okay, thank you. So, what is this place? I know what place this is because I can read, but I'll ask it anyway.
This is the NCR Embassy, our little slice of heaven on the strip. The main building houses administration, while the other building is the MP headquarters on the strip.
Okay, and what's going on the strip at the moment?
The usual. Troopers getting drunk and causing problems. Like that's a surprise to anyone. Hell, I plan on getting drunk once I'm done with my shift. Maybe even head over to Gomorrah for a good time.
Yeah, that's another place where I have to go at some point.
Ma'am?
But for now, we're going into the embassy. And this over here is the actual embassy, and this is the NCR Military Police Headquarters. Okay, let's start with this building. Alright, let's see. Who can I talk to here? This is just an NPC. Captain Marie Pappas. Alright, she looks
I heard
important.
you killed Benny over at the Tops. I bet you think you're some sort of tough cookie. A piece of advice. If you mess with any of my men, you'll regret it.
I didn't realize that this was common knowledge now. I mean, I made sure to kill him when no one was actually seeing it, but apparently it already spread around. Okay, so what's happening on the strip at the moment?
Yeah, more of the usual. We're keeping an eye on the troopers to make sure they don't do anything stupid. Yeah, the only stupid one we've had lately is Private Irwin. He's starting to cause more trouble than he's worth.
Okay, so what's the problem with him? And yeah, what can you tell me about the ambassador?
Crocker isn't too bad. He mostly stays in his office now. If you have any questions about the embassy, you should ask him. He'll talk your ear off.
I guess I will. And will you tell me something about you?
Not much to tell. Keeping the troopers in line and monitoring the strip keeps me busy. It's my job, and I'm gonna do it well. Now, if that's all, I've got work to do.
Yeah, I can understand that keeping discipline among your people might be a little bit difficult with all the temptations right at your doorsteps. It's also slightly creepy to ask random strangers to tell me something about them, but I guess that's what I do.
Bye.
Okay, so we did talk to her. Now let's have a quick look around here. This door's locked. And this is just the restroom. And, well, we have a prison. Of course, I need a key to open it. And I can't, talk to the people inside, maybe? No, apparently not. That's a pity.
Help you?
No, I think I'm fine. Strip letter 10. Now, this is something that might be worthwhile stealing, but not
Patrolling
while
the Mojave almost
this
makes
guy's
you wish
looking
for a
at me.
nuclear winter.
Maybe at some point I will come back here and steal some secret letters. But yeah, that seems to be about it. Let's head over to the next building. So this would be the actual embassy, yes. Okay. Liza O'Malley, I guess she's the receptionist here.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the ambassador.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
Okay, can you tell me something about the embassy?
The embassy offices are to your left, while the barracks and living quarters are to the right. If you're looking for a history lesson, I suggest you talk to Ambassador Crocker.
So I heard. You're very, short and to the point. But let's be creepy again and ask about herself.
I don't have time to give my life story to everyone that passes through. Is there something I can actually help you with?
No, that's fine. I can understand.
Ma'am?
All right, so, let's look around a bit. Maybe we're going to start over here. Always keep finding the restrooms first. And some other random room. Oh, well, this is the guy the captain was talking
We won't
about.
go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
I'm going to talk to him in a second. Let's have another quick look around here. Is this something I can interact with? Strip letter 9. So there are several of these letters and they are numbered. I wonder what significance this has. But yeah, at some point I may have to start stealing these letters just to find out.
Heard you snuffed that Benny guy. Good riddance. Guy was a scumbag.
Yeah, apparently everyone knows about this now. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, what's happening on the strip?
Us troopers mostly come to the strip for our R&R. We blow off some steam by gambling, drinking, partying, or fighting. If you're looking for a good time, I'd suggest hitting up Gomorrah. The girls there are pretty nice, if you know what I mean.
I understand. Tell me about yourself.
What have you heard? I know people think I'm a little on the wild side, but I'm just trying to have fun, Just because I happen to get into fights and like to pull pranks doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but I mean, as a soldier, you should maybe have more discipline. Just saying. But sure, let's talk about the ambassador.
He's a little stiff and stuffy. Doesn't leave the office that much. Always surrounds himself with papers and reports. I've always wanted to play a prank on him, but there's no way I could ever pull that off without getting in trouble from Captain Pappas.
You don't say. A prank.
Yeah, I got a few ideas that I'm working on. Maybe I'll let you in on it once I have something.
Yeah, you do that. Although I won't guarantee that I can help you with that. Yeah, let's talk about the captain.
Now, she may be a bit of a hard ass, but she's the best damn captain we've had here. I'd be careful around her. You don't want to get on our bad side.
Okay, well, I see. Yeah, I still don't know how to play Caravan. I will try to, play some games at some point, but...
Ma'am?
not today. Yeah, I think I don't get any more out of him. I suppose at some point he may ask me for
What is it?
help with his prank. Also, I'm just noticing that the NCR people here also are wearing these cattle prods. Because I guess they're not
Help you?
lethal. At least not right away. Is this another of these letters? Yes, it is. Strip letter 11. I mean, there must be some significance to these letters. But is it big enough to be worth stealing them? That's the question. And this is just a little closet. Okay, I think we've seen all this to see of the barracks. Now let's find the actual ambassador. He should be somewhere over here. I'm just looking to see if there's more letters. But they usually occur as single letters, not as a stack of letters.
What is it?
Alright, I think we found the ambassador.
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
Okay, well, I'm listening.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
Okay, well, I'm willing to listen to whatever you're proposing.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munition stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
Well, I haven't committed any crimes against the NCR, so that is not much of an offer. But I guess I will just try to talk to them and see what we can do.
Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us.
But I have more questions that I can ask you, and yeah, that's another quest for me. Things that go boom. Yeah, can you tell me more about the boomers?
Thanks for doing this. Remember, we need their resources to help us in the upcoming battle. Do whatever it takes.
Okay, so nothing more specific. So tell me about yourself, Ambassador.
Interested in politics, huh? Well, grab a seat and get comfortable. I've been in politics quite a while now. Always had the drive to do it even when I was young. It's just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago back in the NCR as the local mayor and worked my way up from there. I managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council. I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship.
See. I guess we are now getting to the talking my ear off part. But sure, let's just continue to listen.
I was elected to this post 7 years ago. I'm the third NCR representative to serve here in Vegas. Now, I've had my share of ups and downs along the way, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. That's it. Anything else you wish to know?
Well, let's see. You could tell me more about the NCR, maybe.
I can provide a quick history lesson, if that's what you're looking for. In 2274, President Kimball sent the NCR Army into the Mojavian Force with the objective of occupying and repairing Hoover Dam. Rangers and Army scouts had confirmed that the dam was basically unoccupied and could be restored to an operable condition. Upon arriving at the dam, however, they discovered that a large force of tribals and robots had occupied it. This was our introduction to the three families, the Securitrons and, of course, Mr. House. Using his Securitrons as intermediaries, Mr. House called for parley. He claimed his forces had occupied Hoover Dam in order to safeguard it for our arrival, and that he was ready to turn it over to us, so long as we could agree to terms. Those terms became the Treaty of New Vegas. The treaty recognized Mr. House's sovereignty over the Strip and granted us rights to establish military bases at the dam and McCarran Airport. The NCR is legally permitted to send 95% of the electricity produced by the dam to our home states. The remaining 5% goes to the Strip. The treaty actually makes it illegal for the NCR to prevent its citizens or troops on furlough from visiting the Strip. Once on the Strip, our citizens are subject to arrest or punishment by House's Securitrons, though that's a rare occurrence. Our troops enjoy a different status. It's illegal for the Securitrons to take action against them. Of course, it's also illegal for our troops to carry firearms on the Strip, so there isn't much trouble they can get into. Our military police does an adequate job of keeping the troops on furlough in line. I don't envy them that task. The embassy was established a few weeks after the treaty was signed. Basically, Mr. House handed us a dumpy little building he had no interest in renovating. I'm the third ambassador to hold this post, and the first, I think, to accept its limitations. My predecessors had ambitions of engineering the annexation of the Mojave. They thought they'd convince Mr. House to join up. I've never even spoken to the man, or whatever he is. Maybe the situation will change once we've beaten the Legion once and for all.
Okay, well, that actually was some interesting information. And as far as I can tell, New Vegas is very much dependent on the NCR. I mean, they could just decide to cut off all the electricity if they wanted to, right? I mean, I guess they don't because of that treaty and because it would have been too difficult to fight all the Securitrons. But I understand. And yeah, tell me more.
Now we mostly just keep track of the NCR citizens and troopers around and make sure they don't get in trouble, but that's Captain Papa's job. I keep myself busy with paperwork and reports that get sent back to the NCR. It's mostly busy work, but every once in a while we make progress.
Okay, well, again, thanks for all that information. So, what's going on in the Strip at the moment?
It's the same old stuff around here. Gambling, debauchery, drunkenness. It's all here. I'm getting a little old for it, however. If you want more information, try talking to some of the other guys around here. I don't get out of the office much anymore.
I have asked that question pretty much everyone I met.
Goodbye.
All right, so we did get another quest from the ambassador. Convince the boomers to aid you in the upcoming battle. Again, this is not something I'm going to tackle right now. There's more pressing issues at the moment. Steal Ambassador Susanna Edie's final report. Again, this might be something that's worthwhile taking. Did he just leave? Because if he just left, I may actually take this opportunity. Yeah, I lost a bit of karma, but I think I got so much good karma until now that I can afford it. Final report, Ambassador Susanna Edith. The past 2 years serving as the NCR ambassador to the Strip have been trying at best and downright horrid at worst. Living here in New Vegas has been horrible. The accommodations here are barely serviceable, which is a deliberate and malicious act by Mr. House to hinder the NCR's efforts here in New Vegas. On top of that, have constantly surrounded by drunken idiots who gamble away their money. My work here has been fruitless. I've been unable to get anywhere with Mr. House, or actually meet Mr. House, since all I have dealt with are his Securitrons that only serve to frustrate me further. Still, after all this time, we have been unable to find a common understanding between Mr. House and the NCR's goals for the area. You would think they have some common goals, like keeping the Legion at bay, and like I said, the NCR is basically the force that is securing the electricity for New Vegas, so you would think they have some, power to negotiate again. I look forward to returning home to the NCR, and I wish my successor luck. You're going to need it. Well, the current ambassador seems to be more positive about his post here, or he's just, telling me what I want to hear. Anyway, nothing too important in that report, but it was still interesting to read. So, this is basically a dead end, right? Okay. Right,
What is it?
in that case, it looks like I have looked at everything in here. Which means, I gotta decide what to do now. Let me have a look at my quest journal. Yeah, I could do the talent pool quest, because that would be a quick way to gain some reputation, I hope. I have the quest that I got from the guy in the vault, and I do want to meet Mr. House at some point. I've heard so much about him, so I think it's time to finally meet the guy, because apparently usually you can't meet him. So I would like to do this at some point. There's another door over here. Do we want to check this out too? Open door to Michelangelo's workshop. Well, that's a nice pun. So, Michelangelo, who are you and what do you do inside here? Not really seeing anything. Huh. This is a huge place. What kind of workshop is this? I don't know. Let's look around a bit. Okay, I see someone over here.
Hey,
Assistant.
excuse me, but I'm busy.
You don't look busy. You're just standing around. Okay, so that is an assistant to Michelangelo. But not the master himself, huh? Yeah, you sure gotta be somewhere around here, right? Oh, there's someone over here. Kate, okay.
Hi.
She
What
has
can
a
I do for
name.
you?
Let's see. Yeah, what is this place?
You saw our front sign, didn't you? This is where all the beautiful signs of the Strip become a reality.
Oh,
It all comes from Michelangelo's imagination. We do a little work here and there too, sure, but he's the real artist.
so he's doing all these advertisements and light displays in New Vegas. And his name is Michelangelo?
He's the reason the Strip shines like a star at night. Mike's imagined and built every sign, billboard, and light you'll see around here.
Okay, so where can I find this person?
Check out the back of the shop. He's usually working there.
Okay. And how long have you worked here?
I've been here over a year now, though I'm not one to get tired for long. I plan to roam the wasteland once I'm ready. The people need light and kindness. There's too much fear and pain out there already.
I understand.
Bye.
Okay, let's see if I can find
Hey.
this person. The back of the shop, she said. But wouldn't the shop be the room over here? I have no idea,
Hello.
but I'm not seeing him. Schematics billboard. Huh. I don't think I need a schematic for a billboard, honestly. Ooh, sometimes doors do not open in the direction I expect them to. Oh, is this him? He's sleeping. Well, that makes sense because it's night. I'm going to wake you up though, because I want to talk to you.
Oh, hello, I am Michelangelo. How can I... wait. Are you here to deliver more billboard requests? Please tell me you're not a messenger on behalf of Mr. House.
I am not. Huh. I could lie to him. I'm not sure why I would want to, though. Yeah, why are you so jittery about Mr. House?
Because spending myself to the edge of artistic oblivion for Mr. House sums up my existence since I had to leave Vault 21. That's why.
An artist, rare thing to see. What's your story? You lived in Vault 21. Okay, I guess you're having trouble with Mr. House's request. What's the problem? I hope I can ask all of it.
Well, not much, really. Vault 21 was my home. My dear home. I left it to explore the outside world. At first it was a marvel to behold. My inspiration flowed true, and its works caught Mr. House's attention. That's how I ended up in this place.
Okay, I find it rather interesting that, like, the first artist we meet in this world is creating lights and billboards for New Vegas. So, you don't really like this place, huh?
I feel haunted by something terrible. Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver. I can't even leave the strip.
Okay, well, this place is pretty huge. I understand that. So is this fear of the outside world draining your inspiration? Yeah, maybe you should go out and, get some new inspiration.
Yes, I think so. But please, keep quiet about it. Without inspiration, I'm as good as a tumbleweed drifting in the barren wasteland.
But as far as I can tell, you're the only person around here that's actually doing this. So I don't think you have much of, competition, right? Medicine, 41 of 55. I don't have that much medicine, but I could probably increase it with a magazine. Oh, I could lie to him again. You really believed I wasn't working for Mr. House, chump. Well, honestly, I'm not even sure if I need to use a magazine. I could just come back once I have enough medicine, because I plan to increase it anyway. So maybe I'm just going to talk to him again later in the game. This doesn't seem to be a pressing issue at the moment. So, yeah, I will leave him be for the time being.
Oh, all right. So, bye.
And I will talk to him again once I have enough medicine. I don't think I need to use up one of my magazines just for this specific case. Right, I'm not seeing anything else around here. How did I get in here? Where's the door to leave this place? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I guess that's about it for this place, at least for the time being. We will have a talk to him later again. Maybe there's a quest in it for us.
Hello.
So, let's see. We have a little bit of time left in this episode, and it might be just enough time to get this quest done. I need to talk to 3 more entertainers, and I kinda remember where to find them. As a matter of fact, they're even marked on my map, so it's not difficult to find them at all. And that answers my question. I have to find 4 specific entertainers, and it's not like there's many around and I get to pick who I want to send to the tops. So, the first one was in Freeside, the ghoul. And I can't just travel to Freeside. Well, I can travel to the gate. That would be close enough, I suppose. Yep, here we are again at the gate. So let's head over to... he was in the Atomic Wrangler, right? And if I remember correctly, that's like to the left here.
You want someone dead?
Yep, here we go.
Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll give you...
Alright, where is our ghoul friend? Speaking of ghoul friends...
Howdy.
How do you like your new occupation? I'm in the market for something a little unusual. That's not why I'm here.
Goodbye.
Okay. He's over here.
Well, if it isn't my number one fan, what can I do for you?
Hadrian,
Number one fan.
right. That was his name. Yes, I have some good news. I might be able to get you a job at the Tops Casino.
Too bad I got this ironclad contract with the Garretts. They'll never let me out of it.
Huh. I could talk to Garrett and try to convince him to let you go. Well, I guess I can do that.
Huh. Good luck. Garrett's a tough, mean son of a bitch. He's not likely to give up. Let me know if you make any headway.
Okay, so I need to talk to James Garrett about it.
Yeah, go on. Scram.
You think you would be a little bit nicer to the guy who's about to give you a job? Where's the guy, James? Can talk to Francine.
So, Benny's dead, huh? That shifty son of a bitch had it coming.
Apparently the news spread even into Freeside already. Yeah, I can't talk to her about Hadrian.
Just a few caps and it's yours.
No, I don't actually want a room.
All right. What can I get you then?
I misclicked.
Talk to you later.
So, where's your brother? Is he somewhere behind here?
I don't think so.
Oh, Fisto is over here as well. He's just standing around.
Move along, please.
I thought maybe James was having some fun with Fisto.
That is one odd robot.
Don't talk like that about Edie. If there's any odd robot around here, it's Fisto. So, I don't know, maybe he's just here at certain times and it's night, so he might be asleep or whatever. Let's wait for a few hours, maybe he will return. I don't know, 7 hours maybe? I mean, it's not really night, it's early in the morning, but...
Did
yep,
you know
there
the
he
strip's
is.
all stirred up lately?
Apparently he just doesn't like to get up early.
I hear Benny got force-fed a little slice of heaven. Man, what I would have paid to see that loathsome little weasel eat it.
I'm going to hear that over and over again now, right? Yeah, let's talk about Hadrian.
Now, why would I want to do that? His performances make me quite a lot of money.
You're going to do it because I have such a great speech skill. He's not the right fit for this place, you'll find better performers. Or because of that.
I suppose you've got a point. Plenty of Brahmin on the prairie and all that. Fine, I'll cut him loose. He's all yours.
Well, thank you. So...
Yep.
Tell Hadrian you've gotten him
That
out of his
prick
contract.
Benny had it
Great to be up here.
Let's
Looking
do
down
it.
At all your smiling faces. That won't last long. Hey, look at this gal. I didn't know they let Brahmin into this joint. Sister,
look,
you look tough enough to drink a pint of
I
flowing
just got
water.
you a better job.
Why don't you do
Maybe
us
you
all
should
a
be a little
favor
bit
and try
nicer
it?
to me.
Any luck with Garrett yet?
Yes, he agreed to let you out of your contract.
Really? You mean I'm finally out of this shithole? That's great. Thank you.
Honestly, I'm just doing it because I get a commission
Did you know
for
the strip's
recruiting
all
people.
stirred up lately?
I don't think you're that great, to be honest.
How's it going?
Then again, neither was the other guy we recruited, so that's just par for the course. Anyway, now I have to travel a little bit further. So, we had that one guy on the road, apparently he's still in the same place. And I guess the next fast travel spot would be the gas station. Alright, well, it's not him, right? No,
Hey.
it's just a prospector. Yeah, he's a little bit to the north. Shouldn't be too far away. I know he was sleeping right next to some billboard, which I can't actually see anywhere. Oh, well, there it is. It just rendered in. Okay. So, I think he's the NPC I see on my compass. Alright, again, I have some good news, lonesome drifter.
Howdy, little lady.
So, would you be interested in a job at the Tops Casino?
Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right, show me what you've got.
Again, I could get more money if I had more bartering. But I can just, give you the card.
Much obliged to you, friend.
You're welcome. I actually don't know if you're any good, but at least you're not rude. Okay, so the only person left now is the guy in Novak. And apparently he's still in his room, I hope. Ooh, Tumbleweed, I missed you. So, I think he was upstairs. One of those rooms. I believe it was this room. Yep, here we are. Bruce Isaac.
Oh, it's you again. What is it?
I have a job for you.
Really? The Tops, huh? Well, it's no shark club, but I hear security on the strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks.
All right, there we go. I have 4 entertainers. Talk to Tommy Torini at the Tops.
Yeah. See you later.
Okay, so now I just have to return and tell him that I found 4 people for him. Like I said, this was an easy milk run. And I do hope that this is going to give me some reputation. Let's see, what's the fastest way to get back to the strip? I guess the North Gate is the only way to actually travel there. Okay. And now it's night again. And the dead person is still lying around here. And yeah, I still have to, properly explore this part of the strip, meaning I have to go into Gomorrah and the Lucky 38. Which is probably what I will do next episode, because, like I said, I really want to talk to Mr. House. But first, let's finish up this quest. Apparently I can actually keep my weapons now. They're not going to take it from me again. So, he was inside the theater, if I remember correctly. Okay. Where exactly are you? Oh, here you are, Tommy Torini.
Hey, welcome to the finest entertainment experience in New Vegas. My name is Tommy Torini, and how can I make your night?
Actually, I'm here to make your night. Yes, I recruited some people for you.
The cowboy act? Yeah, he dropped on in here not too long before you. He's got chops, baby, real chops. And I ain't just talking about that mustache. And like we agreed, here's your fee. 3% of the cut comes to 100 caps. Don't spend them all in one place now, unless it's right here.
Okay, but I got more than one person for you. What about the rest?
You talking about Mr. Isaac?
Okay.
Damn, baby, when you bring them in, you bring them in. That cat's gonna bring me money like you wouldn't believe. Here's your 3%, baby. You enjoy that.
So basically I have to ask him for each of these persons. And I do get fame for bringing in the acts.
That comedian, you mean? Yeah, he was a hell of a haggler. Cost me a pretty cap. Hope he's worth it. Here's your 3%.
Okay, well, apparently he took my advice and...
That ugly mug with the razor tongue?
Haggled for
baby.
More money.
He'll be one hell of a novelty act. Just like Tommy promised. Here's your 3%.
Okay, so apparently I got fame for every single act that I recruited, and I got some money.
You know it, baby.
Okay, that's about it.
Take it easy, baby.
Accepted. folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. There we go, I finally have some reputation on the strip. I'm not sure if accepted is good enough to join the White Glove Society, but at least it's a start. Okay. All my numbers are screwed up for some reason. Like I have 26 instead of 25 and 71 instead of 70. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I'm not sure how that happened. Anyway, let's bring up my speech to a nice round number again. As a matter of fact, let's just make it the next nice round number. Yeah, I do want to increase my medicine sooner or later, so let's start with that right now. And, well, gotta work on my science too. There we go. Anyway, I'd say that's enough for today's episode. Now, like I said, in the next one, I think I would like to finally go and talk to Mr. House. We still have this quest over here with Carlito. And that might just give me more reputation on the strip. And then maybe we can continue the cannibal quest. Also, since I actually have a decent amount of money at the moment, maybe I will actually go and buy one of these implants and give me more luck or whatever. So that's something I want to do in the near future too. But for now, let's call it a day as usual. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.